When was the last time you pondered on the role of the mind in worship? How often do we associate intellectual pursuits with our spiritual journey? There's a fascinating dimension to Christianity, a call to worship God not just with our hearts and souls, but also with our minds. Now let's travel back in time to the era of St. Augustine of Hippo, one of the intellectual titans of early Christianity. Augustine's theological and philosophical musings, particularly his ideas about faith and reason, have shaped Christian thought for centuries. His teachings remind us that the pursuit of truth in all its forms is a profound act of worship. Fast forward a few centuries to the time of Thomas Aquinas. This medieval scholar took Augustine's ideas a step further, harmonizing faith and reason in a way that still resonates today. Aquinas saw no contradiction between the truths of faith and those discovered through human reason. Instead, he viewed them as complementary paths leading to the same divine truth. Fast forward again to more recent thinkers like Blaise Pascal and C.S. Lewis, who continue to explore the intersection of faith and intellect. Pascal, a renowned mathematician, and Lewis, a literary scholar, both used their intellectual gifts to explore theological concepts, demonstrating that worshipping God with the mind doesn't have to be confined to the realm of philosophy or theology. In the contemporary world, individuals like Francis Collins, a pioneering geneticist, and Alvin Plantinga, a philosopher, carry on this tradition of intellectual worship. Through their work, they show us that engaging our minds in the pursuit of truth can deepen our faith and enrich our worship. But why does worshipping God with the mind matter? Well, it's all about loving God with all our being, including our minds, as commanded in Matthew 22:37. It's about honoring God's creation by exploring the beauty and complexity of the world. It's about strengthening our faith by deepening our understanding. And it's about impacting society as Christian intellectuals have done throughout history. In the words of Philippians 4:8, we are encouraged to dwell on whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. This scripture invites us to engage with the world intellectually, to think critically, and to explore the wonders of God's creation. In conclusion, worshipping God with the mind is not just about intellectual pursuits. It's about integrating our minds and our faith, seeking truth in all its forms, and loving God with all that we are. So as we journey on, may we find a harmonious blend of faith and reason, and may we continue to worship God with our minds.